Hi everyone, I'm Delvi,
Shikari.
and we're gonna be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, giving our thoughts on the current season, how we feel about it, how we feel about the cast, and just giving our overall thoughts on anything related to Atlanta. We're gonna go run straight through the cast. Fatum is first. She's not a cast member, obviously. She's not even a friend technically, but I do feel like she got enough screen time where we can at least talk about her for a minute. How did you feel about her?
Um, I feel like she clocked in for Sheree.
Did you see her speak on it with Candy, by the way?
No.
So I watched it just because I like Candy. I'm not gonna. I really do like
Yeah,
Candy.
she's one of
Spoiler
my
alert.
favorites for Atlanta.
Me too. So I watched her stuff and I went to what Fatum was about because it was weird because she wasn't a friend, but she was heavily featured for a few episodes.
Yeah, which is weird to me.
Yeah. So I guess she really was just there. As you know how that table had a lot of people. Usually there's a lot of people in the dinner tables, but they focus on the cast. She
Yeah.
was just one of those. But since she's Sheree's friend, she knew the backstory because Sheree told her, so she's
Oh
chimed in.
yeah,
She
yo.
basically got herself a spot, or not a spot, but you know what I mean. Without,
He took her moment.
yeah,
Okay.
and she said she wasn't even trying. Like that wasn't even her intention. That she doesn't want to be on the. I mean, obviously, a lot of people are gonna say that,
I
but
don't
she
believe
was.
that.
Yeah, she
I
said
don't
I
believe
don't need the show. That wasn't my intention. But also, I guess Drew complained. I don't know if you heard this part. That Drew basically complained to the higher ups that Fatum was trying to fight her and all
that.
that on the trip.
Who?
Drew, yeah, remember how they kept beefing, and that's
Yeah.
why Fatum is not on the rest. Hasn't been seen since.
Damn.
Which, I mean, it did look like she was trying to fight Drew a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was like doing like for someone who doesn't know Drew, why do y'all have so much beef? It's weird.
I don't know. Do you think she was acting? Or do you think she's really like that
I
hype?
don't think she's acting, but I feel like you just know how like when people get put on camera for the first time, they act a little different regardless.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think she would be a good housewife because she's way too. Like I know we like the drama, but it's like
I feel like
okay,
she'd
like
be a good friend. Whatever she is now, she could stay there. You know?
yeah. I don't know. I think I heard that she's on the final episode, but I don't know that for sure. So I don't. Nobody come for me if that's wrong. Let's move on. Anyways, I just wanted to mention her real quick.
I'll say I wouldn't mind her being the new Marlo.
I'd be okay. I would be okay with another attempt as a friend,
Right?
as an actual friend, because you know.
Yeah, because you know
Um,
Marlo's there permanently. So
you want to take Moneta first?
yeah. So I kind of feel like what's her name again? The last girl, Fatum.
Batum.
They should have switched because she should be a guest. She's literally. What did she ever say in an episode? Like
I actually like her, and I didn't at
like
first.
her, but it's just like, what does she bring to the table?
I feel like you know what it is. I like a friend who's just kind of there and not in the drama, but is there enough? You know what I mean? I
You
don't
see,
know if
that's my
that's
thing. I feel like she's not there enough. Like,
recently she has
I
been.
can't think of anything she's have said outside of talking to Candy about the Marlo situation.
Yeah, she hasn't had any. She hasn't had a single moment or anything memorable.
No
But I
lines, no.
do. I like her. I would be okay with her coming back as a friend. I do not want her as a full time housewife as of now,
No.
but would you be okay with her as a friend next season? Or
Yeah,
you
she's
rather
cool, but it's kind of like I low key feel like she's still taking up a spot because she's not doing anything. Like she doesn't have to be like rowdy and annoying, but she could at least be like Cynthia. But I
yeah.
feel like I'm not. I can't blame it on her. It's more of the editing because like she's always just there in the background, just watching the
Yeah.
mess.
But also I feel like if she did give something good enough, they would show it.
I
I
feel
don't know.
like she's probably has more later on.
There's 3 episodes left, I think, only to the
Are
reunion.
you
So
serious?
that's what Candy said on her last speak on it.
There's no way this season was this anticlimactic. There's no way.
No, but Candy said his last 3 episodes are all gonna be, and I like the last. I've liked this Jamaica trip. For real,
No,
I
yeah,
actually really have liked it. But let's move on. We're both positive on her, but not sold as a housewife.
yeah.
Wait, she needs to talk about Neo. That's what she needs to start doing.
Oh yeah, she was with Neo, right?
That's what she needs to start talking about.
You're right. Yeah,
I mean, she don't need to talk about him. I get it, but
you're
it'd
right.
be interesting. It'd be interesting.
You're right because now I'm more interested in her. You could have got her a better picture. You
But
really.
I like that this was in her outfit. You know what I mean? Her this is her when she won the medal.
Oh yeah.
That's why I got it. I like the. I know she don't look like fabulous, but I like her suit. This is how she raced. Um, you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I actually really like her. I'm not gonna defend her. Like, I'm not gonna stick up for her. I don't like her that much, but I like her in terms that I think she's a good addition. I think she fits in with the cast, which I think is the hardest thing for a new housewife.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she's fits in perfectly. She's messy. Her husband, I don't like him so far, but he's not a boring husband.
How do
So I
you not like
appreciate that.
Ross? Ross is fine, okay? Woo.
I don't like the whole thing where he like got up to defend her. Cause the thing is, when I first saw that clip, I thought like Kenya was tearing Sanya up and he stood up to defend
Yeah.
her. But it really wasn't even like that from what we were
I think
from
it's
what we saw.
because Sheree chimed in and that was 2-on-1, and that's what he didn't appreciate.
She also forced a beef with Drew, which was like
I don't know if she forced it because Drew be fucking lying. Like,
she Drew be not consistent with what she's talking about. But I do think she
ever.
forced it a little bit. You don't think she forced it a little bit?
I don't think she forces it, but I like Sanya, I really, really do, but I do feel like sometimes her head be up the wrong person's ass. Like I just don't like why is she going in on Kenya and Kenya's literally crying to her about the shit with Mark. I get like she probably like that happens a lot, but her husband ain't shit. That's part of her life. Like I don't understand. And who does
I
Kenya ever cry in front of? Ever?
Okay, you're not gonna agree, but I
What?
love Kenya, but I do think she throws that excuse every time to get out of something. You don't think it's
I
starting to
mean,
feel that way?
yes and no, but you have to remember the type of man Mark is. And these probably aren't excuses. Mark is just always on the bullshit, so she always has to deal with someone who's always on the bullshit. You know what I mean? Because like, think
I
about
no
all the
fine.
seasons he's been dealing with Mark on this show. He's been doing something to fuck with her the whole entire time. And then if
I
Brooklyn
don't.
don't want to talk to Mark, that means Mark is definitely doing something.
I don't know. I feel like some of the time she brings it up is 100% true, but I think there's times where
No, I
let me
feel
bring
like
this up.
some of it was true, but I feel like the last time when she brought it up at the trip with Bolo, that I feel like that was a lie.
That was a lie, and then I don't know. I think this time with Sanya, I don't want to say it was a lie, but I think she over exaggerates. Like, oh, I can't do anything or I can't show up in time because of this. When it's like, you probably could have still showed up on time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she could have
I
been
don't know.
somewhere else, but she really didn't. Because
But
like Sanya
anyways,
said, she could have took a taxi like she did the day before.
yeah. But I do like you want her back next season, right? I do.
Yeah,
Or yeah,
I
I feel
just
like
feel
she's
like Sanya doesn't have good judgment. I feel like she always picks the wrong team. Like I just don't understand it.
she's flip floppy.
She is very flip floppy, but I kind of appreciate that in the housewife because I just mean she's messy.
I like that. I feel like it's her first season, so it's okay that she's being, you know what I mean? Like
She's doing a better job of her first season than Drew did.
I agree. Anything else on Sonya?
Not really.
I do think she's gonna get read really bad, but the
This
rest of this season,
reunion, oh my god, I can't wait to see her get ate up at the reunion.
I don't think she can read, or at least from what we've seen.
Mm-mm. Kenya's
But I
gonna be
do.
on her ass the whole time, and I can't wait.
She picked the wrong person. She should have kept beefing with Drew.
No, literally, because now it's gonna be Drew and Kenya versus Sanya.
And Kenya and Drew, not Kenya. Yeah, Kenya and Sanya get into in the next episode too,
I know.
without Ross there. So, like, I feel like Sanya's gonna get embarrassed in this scene.
Yeah, and I feel like they're gonna go back to like a lot of the stuff she like. I just feel like it's gonna be multiple girls at her at one time at this reunion, and she's not gonna have the receipts quick enough. So it's gonna look worse than what it actually is, especially between her and Drew.
It is. Yeah. Do you care about this? Like, I do. I will say I love her trip. I think this trip has been fun. I like that she's like enthusiastic, bringing them different places. Like, I appreciate it. Ready to move on?
Yeah,
Okay.
she ain't that important. Oh.
You got this. You got this one.
I'll
You
go
got to
first. Okay,
go ahead.
I love Marlo Hampton, but this season, this woman has never have been a full-time housewife. Like, I don't know if it's because Marlo is better in smaller doses, but like it's abundantly clear that she says anything. Like she will say anything, and it'll literally be a lie. She had the audacity to tell Candy she's only known in Atlanta. Girl, what?
See,
And
my
then
thing with her,
how you gonna be on Ralph's ass about his kids, but you gave your nephews away? Mind
she
you, Crystal lives in a 2-bedroom apartment and she already has a husband and kids.
she has like 4 kids, I think, or something.
And she sent her nephews to a 2-bedroom apartment, and this bitch lives in a whole fucking mansion because they don't want to clean up. Girl, their mom is in jail. They're acting out. What do you think is gonna
And for
happen?
a whole month, not even like a day or two, like take 2 days. That I would that's understandable, but a whole month.
Not even I can understand she like scared them, or she was like, "Yo, y'all gonna be there for a month. If y'all don't get y'all shit together, y'all not coming back. But you just go pick them up early. You just scare them or something." But you just giving them away, like get the fuck out, go live with Crystal in that little ass 2-bedroom while you on TV, and then Loki feels like you're using them for a storyline because why are they not there anymore?
I think that that's true, the storyline part. I also think that, not to get too deep, but for kids that lost their mom because she's in prison or whatever, or which I'm not sure exactly what she's in jail. I don't know. She's
Yeah, she
away.
got arrested. She was doing something. She wasn't on her medication. She ended up getting arrested.
I think that that's like traumatic for the boys to be kicked out, and not only that, it's on TV.
And not even that. The last season we saw Marlo, the boys were going through stuff with their mom. So
Like
it's like, why did you?
it went from it being cute, like Marlo, has her nephew,
No,
she's taking
hold
care of
up.
him.
Wasn't Marlo a Monty last season, right?
I think she's been saying it since like last season.
Right. But she didn't kick them out last season. She only kicked them out when she became full time.
I don't remember last season well, but that's what it sounds like to me.
Interesting. They was with her last season because she kept running around. I'm Monty.
I also don't like how, like, you're arguing with her and she'll bring up something that has nothing to do with it. Like with Kenya, oh Mark, blah blah blah. I'm like, Mark, it has nothing has to do with that. You can argue with her and then like, why are you bringing up stuff that you've already said? You've already brought up Mark with her. You know
That's
what I
why I
mean? Like,
said like she just says anything, like just to be an asshole, and it's kind of annoying at this point.
same thing with
I
Candy. It's
just
like, why do you?
and the
Go
part
ahead.
that blows me is Candy is the only person in that room who tried to help Marlo the most. Candy got you your own fucking TV show, like girl.
And she's been trying to say that you should get a peach for a while now too.
Literally.
Like, and it's okay to not have issues with Candy, but why are you bringing up her mom, Todd, who's also been really nice to you? Like,
And Todd is sitting right there. And bitch, you ain't got no husband. You always talk about your husband, your husband. Where's your husband, Marla?
I have a question. I think there's a
About
chance she might not
Foster?
come back next season.
You think so?
I think there's a chance. Because I saw a
Honestly?
comment.
Or what
I didn't
comment?
watch. I didn't watch her watch What Happens Live. I didn't watch it, but people were saying that it looked like Andy was over her on the show. And when he gets like that with someone, it's a good inclination that he might not want them back.
I can see that. It's good because she was on Watch Happens Live with Toya.
Oh, you watched it?
I watched the Who is More Worldwide.
I didn't see any of it. It was funny.
It was all right. It's because some of the like pairings were like, they was like, oh, who's more worldwide, Ashley, Darby, or Candace? I said Candace,
I would say Candace too.
and then they said Teresa or Carolyn. It was stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Obviously Teresa.
Yeah.
Anything else
Some of
on?
them are hard, some are good.
So, what do you want to happen with Marlo next season? Stay the same, get the motor, get fired
I think
completely off
Marlo
the
should
show?
be unpaused.
I do too.
And I think
I
she
do
needs to
too.
reprise. Either she needs to come back with a different spirit next season, or she needs to reprise her role as a friend.
Oh, you know what else I heard? Now that we're
What?
talking about this, that some of the girls, Kenya and Candy, are refusing to film with her and they're trying to get her fired for next season.
I'm not mad at that.
I
She did
don't
it to
blame them.
herself.
She
She did
did.
it to herself.
She did.
But low key, she doesn't really need them as long as she has Sheree. She need to be she need to be kissing ass with Sanya, Sheree, and Drew, and then it don't matter if they film with her or not.
Yeah. I almost want her to stay because if the rumors of Portia coming back next season are true, I do want to see her and Portia go at it one more time.
She needs to be there. Did you see Portia's
So
tweet? Why am I in it?
yeah. What is Marlo talking about her on the show though? That's kind of like,
was like, "You see, Simon bought Portia a car." Kenny was like, "Why are you talking to me?"
Yeah, Kennedy was not having it. I'm happy.
No, because Marlo's
All
an
right,
asshole.
we're gonna get back to Marlo when we get to Candy, I think. But let's get
Probably.
to Drew.
I love her this
Um,
season. It's refreshing.
Me too.
I feel like
I
she's
think she
earned
might
her
be my
spot.
favorite
Like
this
I
season.
want her. I want her to be like a core girl on Atlanta now. Like I feel like she earned her peach.
Yeah,
I feel like because Drew knows. I feel like
she did.
last season she tried to pretend like she wasn't a mess, but now she kind of like lives in that she's a mess.
Yeah, I feel like last season she was acting too much, and I think she's still doing it this season. But I don't know. It's come better. I don't know how to really
I feel like
distinguish.
it's because like I feel like she's acting still, but it's not like she's trying to be sneaky acting. You know what I mean? I feel like
Yeah,
last season she wants to like low key about all her stuff, but now like she'll bring the doggy treat and don't care, which is fucking hilarious.
yeah, I like her, and I should have put a picture of Ralph up here because he is actually contributing a decent amount to the season. What do
I
you feel
can't
about
stand,
Ralph?
I can't stand that man. I
He
still want to know
is
what was he doing in Tampa. That's what I
he
want to
is
know.
so corny to me, but he is very attractive at the same time. So it makes me like not hate him as much, not
It's a
dislike
no.
him as much.
It's a no for me. The only one I find attractive is Ross.
Do you what did you feel about the Lunchable comment?
The
What did
what?
you feel about the Lunchable comment
What was the lunchable? I
when
feel
he
like I
told
know what
Drew?
that is.
He told Drew the
Yeah,
only
he was
thing.
like, you deserve a lunchable.
Yeah,
Honestly, I thought it was
you want
funny.
steak, you deserve a lunch. I thought that was hilarious.
I
I
thought it
don't know.
was
I liked him.
honestly, if I was Drew, I wouldn't have been mad. I would have been laughing like, "Bitch, you're petty."
I
Like,
would have
damn.
laughed and then been pissed.
See, I wouldn't
um,
have been mad because I feel like that's dumb funny. I'm like, "Bitch, a lunchable." Don't disrespect me.
I would have. I like him. They do give forced like scenes sometimes, but I'm okay with it.
As long as they own that they're cringy and forceful and like, you know what I mean. I don't mind. But like, I just feel like last season they were really trying to act like it just wasn't given.
I want to see her and Sheree go out at the reunion because Sheree tried to mention Tampa and the alleged stuff on Twitter. So I wonder like if that's gonna get addressed. And
I hope so.
I mean they're just gonna deny it anyways. But I wonder
Yeah.
how. All right, let's move on to Kenya Moore.
Can you more hair care?
I
I
love
love
how
her.
much fun she's having. Like I feel like she's having so much fun
Yes.
this season.
This is what Erica thinks she's doing, but it's not. That's the difference.
Yeah, Erica's trying too hard. When I do think Kenya's just having fun.
Yes.
I think she's the queen of Atlanta. I love Candy, but I still think Kenya has that. Um,
I don't want to compare them, but Kenya would be like the new Nene. You know what I mean?
uh,
Like
yeah,
if there was a role to fail, Kenya would be the Nene role right now.
yeah, and I do think Kenya. If I had to say who I'm most excited to see at the reunion is Kenya, because
Oh yes.
she's gonna own
First
it.
of
She's
all,
one
I'm
of the
excited to see Kenya next episode because I know she's about to gather Ross and Senya at the same time. Okay, like
she is,
she's
and
the only one who can argue with the whole room and not break a sweat. Her and
because
Giselle. Oh, I would love to see that.
no Giselle, she won't break a sweat, but she'll just shut down though. I feel like Kenya
Yeah, I can
won't.
see that. Yeah.
Um, damn, I feel like we just know Kenya's great. Like we don't have to talk about her that much. Like
Queen, one of my faves. Her and Candy, top two.
top two. All right, let's move right on to Candy then.
Love her.
I think this is a really good season for her.
I don't understand why people call her boring either.
I feel like a lot of people hate on her, and I don't
For
understand
no
why.
reason, right? Candy's dope as hell. I don't get it.
Yeah, she's had some seasons where she was kind of boring, but I don't think this is one of them.
And I don't think Candy's boring. I just think Candy's cool. Like, there's no reason to have a problem. How do you have a problem with Candy? Like,
Yeah,
she
Marlo's
don't
starting
do it.
with her.
Literally, like I just don't understand. And
I
then
don't
again,
know.
why are you starting with the girl who can do the most for your career?
And I don't know. I really don't understand why people just like her so much. Like,
Yeah. One thing
I
I didn't appreciate this season though, and I'm gonna keep it real. I love Candy, but her telling like her trying to drag Kenya about the vibrating panties kind of pissed me off because you can't tell Kenya not to be uncomfortable about her fucking friends and spouses getting aroused next to her on the bus. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's weird. I wouldn't want to do that either. Even with my friends, I wouldn't want to do that. Like,
That's weird. And then she tried to throw out the fact that Kenya was in that movie about a threesome. That's a fucking movie. It's a role.
yeah, what does that have to do with?
Literally. I just don't understand that one.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing about Candy though. Even though we might not 100% agree with her, we know she's not trying to hurt nobody. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's the important part. And I think she's gonna also read Marlo at the reunion. So I'm
You know she
Marlo.
is.
Marlo's gonna get. I don't know. I really. Let's finish the
It's
last housewife, and then we could.
be batting her back and forth to reunion. I swear to God.
I want to talk about this. What we think who should get first seats, but we still got Sheree to talk about. You want to go first?
You didn't have to call her a flop.
What has she done this
today.
season?
I tweeted her today, sweetie. Just drop some quick merch for She by Sheree at this point. Just make it.
What has she done this season?
To be.
What has she done this season besides standing outside?
I feel like she didn't do anything, but I did enjoy her being here, though.
I don't mind her being there, but it's like they brought her back, I think, just because they didn't have any other options, good options. That's what it feels like to me.
Do you think she's going to be back next season?
Most likely, I think so. I'm not against her coming back either. I don't dislike Sheree. I actually like Sheree. I think she doesn't get enough credit. Like her arguments with Nene in the first few seasons, I rewatched them.
I'm kidding, but Kim.
Yeah, I rewatched those scenes, especially when her and Nene argued at the reunion about the house. Yeah, like that's my favorite all-time argument. September, spring, summer is hilarious.
No,
She by Sheree.
Oh my God. And then Kenny was like, why am I getting so much backlash?
The real question is, and I want you to answer this. Will we ever
no
get She by Sheree ever?
I already answered. You didn't have to ask the question. This is why I tweeted her to make some merch. Just make merch. It's faster. People will still buy your merch.
She said she did
a what?
Go ahead. No, I said she's having a fashion show on the show.
No. You've seen the little trailer. It's sketches of the clothes on fucking poster boards. Okay. It's a fashion presentation. It is not a fashion show.
It's a PowerPoint.
It's not even a PowerPoint. She got the sketches on, what do you call them shits they used to paint on?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she got them shit up there on the board and it is drawn. Like, what is this?
I like her. I want her to succeed. I want her to, but it's like, Sheree, this show pays you well.
And she's around too many women in business to not have her shit up. Like Candy and Kenya are helping you. I'm so confused.
And she literally would make a decent amount of money. I'm not gonna say it would be the most successful, but she would at least do good enough. I don't know.
She could literally, I feel like she would be able to maintain her lifestyle off her clothing if she did it properly. She, by Sheree, has been talked about free promo for how many years?
At least some joggers.
She by Sheree 10 years ago, damn near, right?
It's like the most known Housewives brand does not actually existing brand. Like it's getting,
and everybody knows she bought. And then I'm gonna say, how many Housewife fans are there? She's missing out on her bag, like for real. That's what I said. She should just make merch. Like,
all right, let me take this down real quick.
Oh wait, no. Go back to Sheree. Did you see? This is not in the season, but did you see that Sheree is dating Montel from whatever the name of that show is?
Yeah, I do not watch that show, so I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
But here's the thing: Montel is known for being a user, and recently I was telling my sister because she watches it. Coming to find out recently, some emails came out. Montel is calling her an old ass bitch.
So they were not really dating. They were just for show. You think? Or
No,
they
are. I think Martel's using her
for attention.
Yes, because he did that with the last person.
Oh my gosh, sure.
Oh no, I know what happened. No, Candy was talking about it on one of her speak on it, and I think she said one of her family friends used to date him, and when they used to go to Blaze, they would have TMZ sit next, like across from them, to catch them
I,
like filming
I
and
did
stuff.
see. I did see that. I did see that actually.
Yeah, that's the guy she's talking about. And then the emails just came out of supposedly he's calling Sheree an old bitch in the emails and stuff.
Oh my god,
Yep.
Sheree.
She knows how to
No,
pick
but
them.
the thing is, nobody even has to read Sheree. It's like,
Not gonna
girl,
hold you.
you.
I low key feel like does Sheree do this for storylines? Because I don't think she's this dumb. I don't.
I low key think she is one of those people that just keeps trying and never hits the mark.
See, I don't even think it's trying because like you keep picking like why first of all you're dating a convict. He's in jail. Girl, what anyways. And then this one is no he's on a whole nother TV show. And like we all know he uses everybody. You was stuck with him too. Like I just don't get that.
I don't. I just. I don't know. I know that. Remember in the preview? Her. What's his name? Like Tyrone. He shows up in the
Yeah.
episode, right? I actually do want to see how that goes, but
Either
I
he
feel like
shows up or they're on FaceTime, I know that. Oh no, doesn't he show up at like her fashion show or something?
I don't know if it's her fashion show, but he shows up at something.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah, she's
Sheree.
like crying, breaking down. I know what
I
you're
just
talking about.
I do want her back next. I'm not against her coming back, but it's like I already
I
knew
think she
Drew's.
needs less camera time.
Yeah, I think Drew's gonna read her at the reunion, and it's not even because Drew is good at reading. I just think there's too much to freaking
Embarrassing
roast.
shit going on.
Yeah, like Sheree,
But
please.
you know what? I feel like Sheree's the type to hit low blows, so I feel like she will say something about like Drew's body or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she gonna say something about her being fat and drop it with Drew.
I feel like she's gonna bring up Ralph. Basically, that's the only thing Sheree really got on Drew. You know, like what else can she
I
really
mean, you
say
don't know
about?
what else the assistant been saying. So
Let's Oh, I was gonna say we should talk about first seats at the reunion, but I don't. Do we know who they are? We don't know both of them. I think we know. Do we even know them? We don't know them, right?
no, I don't think did they even start recording the reunion yet?
It's already filmed.
Oh shit.
It filmed last
Well,
week.
I didn't
Like,
see any trailers. Oh, okay.
no, it just filmed. Yeah, no trailers yet. Um, I
First seat, I think would be honestly, I think Marlo's getting the first seat. Hmm, it's gonna be hard. What do you think?
Kenya and Marlo.
I was thinking that I think it's either gonna be first seat is gonna be oh my god, anybody but Sanya. Like it's up for anybody but Sanya.
Nah, I don't think Drew or Sheree. I feel like it has to be between. It's either Candy and Marlo or Kenya and Marlo because I think those are the two
I
biggest
think it's
beefs
gonna be
this
Kenya and
season.
Marlo. Or you know what?
Yeah,
Kenya's been there longer, so I think it's gonna be Candy, Kenya, and on the other side it's gonna be like Marlo, Sheree. Yeah, because
yeah,
Candy has static with Marlo and Sheree, so it's gonna be them four and then Drew and Sanya. It should be
gotcha.
split how it is now and just swap Drew and
It's
them.
two sides right now going on, right?
Right?
It's split right down the middle. Yeah, so it's Kenya, Candy, and Drew, and then
Yup.
Sheree,
Sheree,
Sanya,
Marlo, Sanya.
and they're not. Like, it's not two sides against each other, but I think that's a good. You
Oh my
know.
god, they got two talls, two average, and two smalls.
All right, let's. I'm gonna say a hot take that I don't think it's a hot take. I think people just
What?
want to hate on Atlanta. I think so far only speaking, Atlanta is better than Beverly Hills. These 2 seasons, I think this season of Atlanta is better than this season of Beverly Hills.
See, my thing is they're better in different ways. I feel like Beverly Hills has the better drama, but I feel like Atlanta is funnier and it's easier to watch. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's more entertaining, Atlanta.
The episodes don't drag as much in
We
Atlanta.
don't.
Even when there's nothing going on, it's still better than
But
Beverly Hills episodes
because
where
I
nothing's
skipped
going.
half of Beverly Hills last episode.
It's I just think this cast, even though it's only 6 of them too, and only one friend, which is Moneta, right? And I still
Literally.
think like they're giving us more content than what 10 girls, 10 housewives,
But it's
8 house.
because in Beverly Hills they have their little alliance and they do a lot of shit off camera. Here, you getting aired out on camera. Don't play.
I also think Atlanta is just they're more real and genuine.
Yeah,
Like Beverly
definitely.
Hills, sometimes when Garcelle is talking, I don't want to roast Garcelle, but you can tell it's like she's saying something specifically like for the show.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And Kyle does that too, and I think Rena does that
Honestly, I would
too.
love to see Garcelle on Atlanta,
Uh, I don't know if she'll fit in because she's like too nice almost.
but so was Cynthia.
But Cynthia, when she got mad, she'd go there. I feel like.
But it's different for Garcelle to be. Garcelle can get more mad on Atlanta because she's in a room full of black people. If she gets too mad in Beverly Hills, now she's just the angry black woman.
Yeah, but
You
when
gotta
Garcelle's
walk that
gotten,
back.
I feel
What?
like when Garcelle got the most mad I've seen Garcelle was probably when she argued with Dorit, right?
Yeah,
Remember
'cause she
that?
was like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. You're right.
And even
That was
then,
at the
she was,
table.
yeah, like it's not like she read Dorit. She cussed her out and got up. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's all that really has Garcelle
At
really
this,
got it.
honestly, at the same time though, it's gonna be different for Garcelle in Atlanta because they're gonna have a little bit of respect for Garcelle.
And you
Because
think Garcelle
Garcelle
might
is
be more
very,
open with them?
and not even that, Garcelle is very, very famous in the black community the same way Candy is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in Kenya,
So
right?
exactly, and not even Kenya because like Kenya ain't got shit on Candy.
We
Like
need
people know Candy, like from
yeah.
music to TV. Same thing with like Garcelle.
And
So it's kind of like,
In Atlanta,
huh?
isn't Candy basically like one of the most known people in Atlanta? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, we need Garcelle on a girls trip. Why hasn't that happened yet? Or Sutton?
I honestly, I would like Garcelle on the girls trip with Cynthia, Kenya, Kyle, and all them. That was the one with
Um.
Ramona.
Oh, and that one specifically.
Yeah, I feel like should have been good on that one.
I feel yeah, but that one was like I feel like for the first one they try to go with iconic housewives, and Garcelle's not there yet. Let's be
I'm like, they
real.
missed the mark because the second season was the best. That, oh my god.
The second season they went with the messy people,
I
and
want to
this
say,
third
and it's not even like I don't even know how that shit happened. Like,
it was great. I think they
oh my
should
god,
do it
what
once a
the
year. Have Dorinda host it once a year, but not the same as that cast. Like throw other
heck? Just
crazy people in
Dorinda
there.
and a whole
Dorinda.
bunch of other people.
Wait, I got it. Just off the top of my head, have Dorinda, Kim Richards, Lisa Renna, throw in Marlo. That's
Wait, who's
already a
Kim Richards?
disaster.
Oh,
Kyle's
yep, Kim.
sister. You always forget who
For
she
some
is.
reason in my head I'm thinking Kim Fields. And I'm like, nope,
Throw
wrong Kim.
throw Jen Shaw in there. Mary Cosby. Mary Cosby would never do that. No.
No. I would love to see no, Mary Cosby does need to be on a girls' trip with Marlo because I
They
want
need
to
a
see Marlo. I need to see Marlo drag her fashion because Mary swears she can dress.
but the thing is, I feel like you almost can't drag Mary because she don't. I don't know. She doesn't give you that energy. Like
Okay, but nobody gives Marlo that energy. And Marlo gonna be like, that's why you're a grandpa fucker in front of everyone. You
Marlo
know
gets
she is.
dragged. Marlo gets dragged on a regular basis through beginning of her time on
Oh, you didn't hear
Housewives.
what Candy said? She was like, why didn't you bring your sponsor?
When she said Marlo's not winning the race because it's not a whore race or something.
Yep, she was like, I'm not voting her for that either, but I know she gonna win that. I was like, oh shit. I was
All
like,
right,
yeah, Candy's fun.
let's do a quick ranking of this cast. Like let's go from last to first. Just our personal. Each of us have our personal. So who's last right now for you?
Who's your prune?
My last place out of these six. Honestly, I think all
Yeah.
six of them, I could see them coming back in some way. Marlo, I'm the most iffy on, but if
I
Portia
wouldn't
comes
mind
back,
this.
yeah, I wouldn't. Damn, I think last is Sheree because she does have one of the stronger personal storylines, but with the group, I feel like there's not much going on.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But is she your last two, or would you put someone else?
I'm putting Sanya for my last.
I'll put Sanya for fifth.
See, I'm putting Sheree for fifth.
All right, and then fourth,
Drew.
Marlo.
Nope, Marlo. You're right, Marlo. Then Drew.
Third, Drew, and then who are you putting first, Kenya or Candy?
I'm putting Candy Kenya. So Kenya's on top.
I think it's gonna depend a lot on these last three episodes, but as of now, I'm gonna put Kenya on top because I feel like this season is one of her most likable seasons.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like I really have liked, even though she really did not care about being late or not to Sanya stuff. But from
And then
what
she lied
people,
about it. She was like, I was on time every day but today. They played back. The bitch was late every day. Like, all
yeah,
right, girl.
it feels doesn't it feel like Kenya and Sanya kind of have like a beef, and we don't really know exactly where it came from. Like I feel like we're missing something.
Like, it shifted through the season in the background, low key, right?
I feel like I don't. I feel like on this trip, it's really No, it started. You know what's true? I think Kenya said this or Drew said this. It shifted when Sanya and Marlo got buddy buddy.
Yeah, she did say that. Wasn't and then they spilled that wasn't Marlo talking shit about Sanya when Drew came over and they were setting up for Sheree's party.
That she's like trying to be friends with Kenya and Candy because she wants like the attention from the followers and all that, right?
Yeah.
Mm, which I don't know, kind of
I didn't
sounds
think that was
accurate.
true. I mean, I feel like for her photo shoot, it was smart for Mommy Nation because they're the ones with the biggest platform, which I respect that.
Yeah,
But
that's
I don't
smart.
think Tanya needs any of these girls to feel relevant. She doesn't give me that type of energy. I feel like I would expect that from Drew before I would expect that from Sanya. I
I
feel like
agree
what's
with
going
that.
on is I feel like what's going on is since it's her first season, she's trying to like go around and fill her oats. You know what I mean? And I feel like she
Yeah,
deserves another season as a full time. Because if
yeah,
Drew got a second chance, Sam definitely should get a second chance.
yeah. I think Sanya, even with all the messiness, is doing great for her as a housewife overall.
Yeah. And honestly,
Drew's,
she's not too messy. She's
yeah.
just she looked a little weird.
What you mean she look a little weird?
Like she's looking a little offish sometimes, like because you kikiing with Marlo, but she was just over there with Kenya talking about Marlo, and now like you know what I mean, like
Yeah, she
it's
gets
weird
caught up.
sometimes.
She gets caught up sometimes, and she don't
But at
always
the
got a
same
good.
time, I would say I can see her point of view because she doesn't owe loyalty to anyone on this cast. She's a new girl. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she really doesn't. Okay, I got another question because rumor is Portia is coming back. Do you want her back? And if you had to
I
replace her
only
with,
want her back if her and Kenya are cool, and I want her with this exact cast.
okay, well, we don't know if they're gonna be cool or not. But
I
let's
know, but they
say,
need to be. It needs to be Portia, Candy, uh, Kenya versus Marlo. Okay, I need that
mm, okay, and what if you had to replace somebody on this cast with
for
Portia?
Portia.
Who would you pick?
Actually,
Who?
no, I will replace Sheree.
Me too, because
She had her
they could.
time. No,
I
good.
rather them add her as a seventh, and I think that would honestly, it might be one of the top five Atlanta seasons.
Yeah,
Like, if they just add Portia and this cast with Portia, it has the
this I
potential
said.
to be,
This Portia is perfect.
yeah. And
Oh,
then you
another
can
thing I
have,
was gonna say was, remember how I used to camp for Latoya all the time? Like, oh my god, they should have kept Latoya. I feel like if they would have kept Latoya, she would have acted just like the way Marlo's acting now, and it would have been really annoying.
yeah. Like, I think Latoya was good for this season that she was on, but
Or I said she should have just been a friend if she wouldn't come back. Like Fatum, her versus Fatum would have been iconic. It would
they
have
might
been,
have,
it would
they
have
might have
been.
fought. They would have fought probably. Let's see. Anything else on Atlanta?
Not
I guess
really,
we can mention. I don't really want to talk about this, but since it's like
but
in the news right now, that Kim Zolciak's daughter, I think got arrested
Bria.
for DUI. Yes,
Oh well.
that's how I feel. I'm like, I don't really care. Like that's, I don't know.
No.
Okay. Anything else from Atlanta?
But it's payback because wasn't she talking shit about Bryce stealing from Walmart? And now
That
Brielle has
was
a DUI.
that was charade, wasn't it?
Oops. It was Sheree. My bad, Nene. Yeah, it was Sheree. But you
What
know what?
charade?
They're friends, so she was like we talking about it too. So
All right. Let's. I guess that's it. I mean, I want to see the reunion looks. I'm actually. I always love. I don't know if you get excited for the reunion looks. I actually love looking at them to see what everybody wore.
I don't really get that excited for Housewives.
No. All
Because I know it's
right.
gonna be a gown. It's gonna be a gown. We already know.
I want to
Or a
see how
jumpsuit.
who. I want to see like who looks good,
The
who
only
looks a
girls
match.
who look cute is Candy, Marlo, Kenya, Sheree. We already know this.
Yeah, but Marlo looks a mess sometimes. Like some of those outfits
Oh
are
yeah,
like
that the dungeon
fashion.
one. Yeah, the dungeon one was not. It wasn't given.
I thought they most of them looked a mess. The dungeon theme reunion. I did not like what most of them were wearing.
I like Candy's because hers was like a theme though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was supposed to have like the bang and the glove because she's supposed to be like a dominatrix, I think.
I don't think it fit her well, honestly.
I know what you mean. Portia and Kenya did look phenomenal.
Yes, I agree. And hopefully Portia's my favorite Atlanta housewife. I don't defend her
Really?
no matter I don't defend her no matter what. She's been wrong plenty of times, but I just like her.
Oh, she's your Lisa Rinna. Okay.
No, 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 no.
No,
Lisa
I
Rinna and Portia
love.
is not.
Listen, I love. I'm not defending Lisa, but I love her. Okay, like that's. She's one of my faves on Beverly Hills. Okay, I love
I
Lisa Rinna.
wonder if you're still gonna love her by the end of the. You're probably still gonna love her by the end of the
Own
season.
it, own it.
Stand her. Oh my god. Okay, well this is it for Atlanta our Atlanta kind of recap type thing. We'll
Yep.
probably do one at the end of after the reunion's all wrapped up and we see it. We'll probably do another one, give it our overall thoughts of this season. And we'll probably talk about cast speculations and how things went. Anything else you want to add?
Nothing really. Oh, if
All
you guys
right.
want to build our own girls trip cast, comment below. Video ideas. Let us know what you want to see. And that's about
Yeah,
it.
let us give us any suggestions. We're open to them. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and until next time.
Bye.